What's going on, everybody? Derek the Gator is back with a new video for you. I hope your week has been going pretty good so far. Uh, Today, I'm going to do a little something different, something I usually don't. I usually don't push single games. I usually talk about, a certain genre of games, or I'll do like a top five or something like that. But today there was a certain game that I just feel I need to talk about because I love it. Let's travel back in time a little bit. Let's go back to the N64 era. You remember the N64? Great games. Um, where do I begin? Mario 64, GoldenEye, uh, Mario Kart 64. But for me, I loved all those games. But towards the middle and especially towards the end of the N64 lifespan, my Nintendo 64 basically became a wrestling game machine. It really did. All I played was the wrestling games. And you know what games I'm talking about. You know what I mean. For me, it started with this WCW NWO World Tour. I can't even imagine how many life cycles I put into that game. I loved it. And then my personal favorite, I love this one. WCW NWO Revenge. I was a WCW kid, okay? Yeah, I like the WWF, but I love WCW and I still do to this day. This is my personal holy grail. Now, eventually, THQ, they moved on to making wrestling games for the WWF. Um, of course, you have WrestleMania 2000, great game. I'm not knocking the WWF games; they were good, okay. And of course, you have everyone's favorite. This is what everyone would throw into the hat as the best N64 wrestling game, No Mercy. But still, this is my favorite. All right, this is my favorite. Well, things started to get weird, okay? THQ stopped making games for WCW, and yeah, like I said, things started to get weird. And if you're expecting to see Backstage Assault, you will not, because I traded that game almost right after I bought it. So yeah, you won't see that here. Now, that was back then. I still play these games today. I still play them today. But like I said, that was back then. Let's fast forward to present day. Now, that was the Nintendo 64. Present day, we have the Nintendo Switch. We don't have really any good wrestling games for the Switch now, do we? We don't. The dumpster fire, the 2K wrestling games for Nintendo Switch has been so far. I don't even want to go into that because it angers me. But let me tell you something. We finally have a good wrestling game that you can play on your Nintendo Switch. And I'm about to show you right now. This, ladies and gentlemen, by M. Dickey. I heard that this developer, this is just one guy that made this game. I don't know how true this is, but that's what I heard. Empire Wrestling. This game, it is just ridiculously fun and amazing. We never had a good wrestling game for Nintendo Switch. Well, look, Gator is telling you, we got one now. Let me just get into some gameplay real quick. Of course, you have your training, exhibition, you have your career mode. You know, a wrestling game is pretty good when you don't even have to spend a lot of time in the career mode. I've been mostly just playing exhibition matches and been having the time of my life. Let me jump into an exhibition. Now, let me turn this down a little bit. Now you can tell this music. Doesn't it sound like something that, you know, WWF would come up with like on Monday Night Raw theme or something like that? But it's not. So much thought has got put into this game. Now you look at these wrestlers. Look at these two right here. Who does this look like? That looks like Cody Rhodes. This person looks like Finn Balor. Now, at the top here, you have some options. You can adjust your arena, rules of matches, cast, that's the characters, scripts. You can put storylines together in these matches. It's ridiculous. So let's go into the cast a little bit. I just want to show you some of these wrestlers. Now, you have wrestlers that look familiar. These wrestlers, their names, because of trademark reasons, they can't use all the names, but you have wrestlers from every organization. WWE, AEW, old Impact wrestlers, New Japan, everywhere. It's kind of like Fire Pro Wrestling. You know what they do. They change up the look a little bit. They change up the names. But you play as these characters and you look at them, you know who they are. I mean, look, that's Rob Van Dam. That's Abyss. That's Bully Ray or Bubba Dudley. And it goes on and on like that. You have so many wrestlers from all over. So you can put all kinds of dream matches together. But let me go back. Let's get into a little bit of gameplay real quick because I don't want this video to run too long. Because the more I talk about this, the more I'm going to play it. So let's just start a match. I'll be Cody. Let me turn it up a little bit. Coder. Look, it even has his wife in there. Now look, this is just the entrance. You can do whatever you want. Look at this. I'm walking on a barricade. Now the wrestlers, when they walk around and stuff, it feels a little floaty, but that adds charm to it. Because I'm serious, you can do basically whatever you want in this game. Whatever you want. King David, kind of like Prince Devitt, Finn Balor. Look at Cody hugging his wife and stuff. Look at that. This game is good, man. I'm telling you. I've been playing this game all weekend and majority of the week. Once you get used to the controls, man, you're going to have a good time. We finally have a good wrestling game for Nintendo Switch. And this game isn't expensive either. When I bought it, I think it was like $15 and it was on sale. Look at that. I won already. And the dialogue and everything, it's just great. I'm glad this match was quick because there's other things I want to show you. Now look, it gives you options too. I could restart the match because he challenged me again, or I could say, no, this match is over. I won. I'm going to back out of it just so I can show you some more stuff. Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor. That's just an example of the kind of matches you can put together. So let's see. Let me back out a little bit. Now I've already started a career. I didn't play much of it, but the character I picked is basically Ahmed Johnson. Let's turn this down a little bit. But there is so much going on in the career. Like right here, you can go back to the roster and pick people and all kinds of stuff. Team up with people if you want. Gimmick. You could change your appearance, your music, what kind of wrestler you are on the fly. You can do it whatever you want throughout your career. And this thing is just loaded with wrestlers and loaded with options. It's crazy. Now I know this game has been out for a while, I think it's been out on PC for a long time. This isn't exclusive to Switch. It's also available for Xbox and PlayStation. But you can have up to 30 people in the ring at once. 30 people, 30 wrestlers in the ring at once. You can't even do that on current gen consoles. I mean, look at these guys. You can tell that's like Abdullah the Butcher. You got one of the headbangers back there. But I mean, I can't even begin to tell you everything about this game. You can, let's see. You have so many options. And under rules, you can choose hardcore matches. Let's see. Lenient rules with no DQ. Strict rules. Whatever type of match type you want. There's cage matches, death matches, everything. We finally have a good wrestling game for Nintendo Switch. Wrestling Empire. You can adjust. Look, you can choose how you want the arena to be. It could be an outdoor arena, a large arena. You can fight backstage, in an office, studio wrestling. You have all these options. And like I say, you can basically build whatever storyline you want. And when you play through the career, you have so many choices. And your choices could end your career. Your choices could lead you to championships. I even heard, oh, that's Taka Michinoku there. I even heard that your choices could even lead you to death. you can actually get killed. You're a wrestler. You can actually get killed in the ring. What is this, a tables and chairs match? Now, a sumo match is basically throwing your opponent out of the ring. Crash Cougar, that's one of the headbangers. You can look at him and tell that. But I just wanted to sing praises about this game. I want to let you guys know. If you didn't know, now you do. Empire Wrestling. It's available everywhere, but it finally came to Nintendo Switch last week. And I just been playing this. I've been playing this like mad, man. I haven't played my Nintendo Switch so much in the past several months. And the physics are crazy. You can knock them into the stands. You can, you can just do, just imagine whatever you want to do. You can do that in this game. Whoever this M. Dickey guy is that created this game, you can tell he had the Nintendo 64 games wrestling in mind. The Nintendo 64 wrestling games in mind, sorry. They choking him out, got the chair and stuff wrapped around his neck. So I just wanted to let you know, if you feel that we don't have a good wrestling game for Nintendo Switch, I want to let you know we do now. This is Wrestling Empire. Gator is recommending this to you, baby. Go ahead and download it right now. Go do it. All right. That's my video for today, man. I just had to let you guys know about this because Wrestling Empire is the shiz. You hear me? It's the shiz, daddy. Buy it. Play it. I promise you, you're going to love it. All right. Thanks for watching. To all you subscribers, I love y'all. To y'all new subscribers, welcome. I hope you stay. I hope you enjoy the content. And if you're just watching these videos, hey, I appreciate that too. If you like what I'm doing, give me a thumbs up, all right? This is Derek the Gator signing out. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Go with the fro. Hit that sub button, all right? Love y'all.